Spartanburg Regional Gibbs Cancer Center offers compassionate care, a hopeful spirit, and lifelong commitment to personalized cancer care for our patients. At Gibbs, we recognize that it is more than just treating cancer, but also treating families and those affected by the disease.
Whenever someone's going through such a critical illness such as cancer, there's so many things that are involved. It's not just the illness itself, it's the spirit, the attitude, the care of the illness itself. It's a very, very personal thing. It also involves everyone in the family. They may not all have the illness directly, but they certainly are dealing with the illness in their own way.
The Gibbs Cancer Center was made possible by the generous donation from Jimmy and Martha Gibbs. The center was built on the idea that a natural healing environment is conducive to a patient's recovery. There is light at the end of the tunnel. From the very first step into our tranquil facility, you'll notice our light-filled space full of large windows and skylights that capture the serene beauty of our facility.
We did have an idea that if you want to focus all of your energy on treating this really dreadful disease, the first thing you see when you come into the cancer center is a light-filled space. That's uplifting. And if you go walk back in our cancer center, and each level where you ascend, there's a huge skylight in the middle. All of those mezzanines are filled with natural light. When you see a fountain and hear a piano playing and see all of the things we do, a mobile van that goes to 5 counties and tries to diagnose breast cancer early. When you see the Cancer Learning Center in the main part of the Cancer Center, when you see the garden, all of those things sets a tone that's very, very important.
I think the best thing we ever did when we were planning to build the Cancer Center is we put together a team. We put together physicians, obviously, and administration and different people. But the best thing we did was we put together some survivors that worked here at the hospital that were clinical, survivors that were business people out in the community, and we listened to them. We said, you know, what could we have done differently? What would you like to see? And one of the things they kept saying over and over was they would like to have had all the services in one place, and they would like to have an environment that was not so sterile and felt like they were coming into a hospital medicine place.
What makes Gibbs Cancer Center special is the passion of our physicians and support staff to deliver each patient multi-level cancer care on an individual basis. From the very beginning to the very end, our physicians and support staff are here to focus on our patients' treatment plans to beat this disease and offer a better quality of life.
The multidisciplinary approach is a team of physicians and support staff here at Gibbs that take care of the patient from the beginning, from the time of diagnosis all the way through treatment. The team of physicians consists of radiation oncologists, medical oncologists, surgeons, radiologists, and pathologists, also plastic surgeons. And then we have a whole gamut of support staff, which is dietitians, social workers, genetic counseling, nurses, research nurses. All of these team of people take care of the patient. So our goal is, with the multidisciplinary approach, is at the time of diagnosis, someone, a nurse navigator, will take that patient and their family, will navigate them through the entire system. Within 1 week, because we hold this conference every week, within 1 week they will know their game plan.
One of the problems with cancer treatment is that there's often a lot of collateral damage, and that's true of surgery and radiation and chemotherapy. And as a physician, I'm very mindful that if I cure a patient of cancer, they may have to live with the side effects for decades. And the technology that we have, especially in surgery and in radiation, has really allowed patients to have a better quality of life following their cancer treatment.
Our strong commitment and expertise in treating and diagnosing cancer is shown not only through our physicians' passion, but also through our multiple affiliations with the Commission on Cancer, the National Cancer Institute, and our direct affiliation with MD Anderson. We offer constant access to clinical trials to bring the latest treatment, technology, and innovations to our community, and we're committed to expanding our research capabilities.
We had a very robust cancer diagnosis, treatment and follow-up program to begin with, and MD Anderson has gone throughout the country and selected community programs that have a commitment to that cancer. And they affiliate with us, which gives us, that affiliation gives us access to their brain power, to their diagnosis, to their treatment. We're able to call up and discuss problems almost immediately. We can transfer patients back and forth. It's just a wonderful thing to give the patients of this community access to the highest level of cancer care that there is.
If you ask patients, the number one issue that they look for when choosing a cancer center or a hospital for treatment is access to clinical trials. The reason that it's important is that it brings the latest treatment, the latest innovations, the latest devices into the community without a patient having to travel to an academic cancer center. The fact that we work with 9 research bases, there's constant access to new trials. We have 150 clinical trials open right now and can access any that, for instance, Duke or UNC Chapel Hill or MUSC in Charleston may access.
Most cancer patients are diagnosed and treated at community hospitals. The National Cancer Institute Community Cancer Centers Program, NCCCP, allows advanced cancer research, clinical trials, which are mainly found in larger institutions, to these community hospitals. This helps patients in rural, suburban, and inner city areas receive better quality care and access to clinical trials.
The NCI Community Cancer Center program was initially 10 different sites made up of 14 hospitals. These were dispersed across the United States. One of the intents was to bring cancer center, designated academic cancer center level treatment, clinical trials, imaging, pathology into the community. And the NCI set about to do that.
To be eligible for this NCCCP, or this community cancer program, you had to have a long track record. You had to have demonstrated that you had a commitment to cancer treatment, to quality, to outreach, and we've been doing that here for over 20 years. I think
As a proven leader in effective cancer treatment, Spartanburg Regional Gibbs Cancer Center continues to strive to bring lifelong multidisciplinary cancer care to our community. If you have been diagnosed with cancer or are seeking a warm, healing place for a loved one to get treatment, we welcome you to explore our site for more information about our center or to contact us.